or welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Hannah and I do food, fitness and lifestyle content. So I thought I'd take you through just a day in the life of me as a self-employed 22-year-old. It can be a bit of a whirlwind sometimes and I'm still getting to grips with it. But yeah, I thought I'd take you through a day. I actually didn't start this vlog as early as I wanted to. I was at Zach's last night and I left his about like 7:45 this morning, 7:30, to get back to mine about like 8 o'clock. And I had a few things I need to do this morning. I basically, long story short, my gran is trying to get a visa for France. The visa centre happens to be really close to my house. The only centre in the whole of London, like the London borough, is in southwest London. Very weird. But yeah, and that was, I had lots of complications with that. So I got a Starbucks, waited in Starbucks for it to open because it didn't open till 8:30. Got there, they told me I had the wrong paperwork, had to go to the post office to then get photocopies of my passport and stuff so I could pick up her passport. And that took a whole load of time. Got back here at 9. I quickly just put some makeup on, zhuzhed myself up. Still haven't eaten any breakfast and I've got a call in about 10 minutes with the dentist, funny enough. I've actually decided to go forward with doing some Invisalign, which I'll obviously document on here, see how it goes. I think I obviously had braces as a child, and I think a lot of people don't talk about how, like, when you're 12, like, you just don't think about the aftercare. Like, I did not use my retainers. I just, yeah, didn't take care of my teeth, and now they've moved. And I'm quite self-conscious of my bottom teeth. Like, as you can see, like, when I'm talking, you can really notice them. They're a bit wonky and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll talk about a bit more about who I'm doing with it and stuff when I start, but basically the call this morning is just to run over the treatment plan. I've been for a few like consultations and stuff, and she's gonna call me and just run over kind of next steps and roughly how long they think it's going to take and stuff. So that could be really interesting and I'm excited to start. But today I've got a few different meetings today on different work, and I thought it'd be a nice day to just show you an insight into my life. Annoyingly, I should have really started the vlog earlier this morning, but like I said, it's just been a bit hectic and it just wouldn't have been practical me vlogging going to the visa centre, like, because that was very dull. It was very much just like admin tasks I was doing this morning, because I got back and just replied to some emails and quickly got ready because I've got loads of calls today. But I need to have some breakfast and I don't really have much in, because another thing is I'm actually going home tonight. I'm going back to Essex where my family live, because we're going on a family holiday on Saturday, which we haven't been on a family holiday in quite a few years. We do tend to go away at Christmas time together, but other than that, just because my grandparents tend to be in France, so we go and stay with them. But other than that, like, we haven't done like a summery trip together for ages. So it's gonna be so nice. And we go Saturday morning and I'm basically sharing a suitcase with my sister. So it made sense to us all to go home on Friday, kind of pack our stuff and then all go to the airport together. So I'm going home tonight, just because it gives me a bit more time and I can do some stuff at home. I can work from there tomorrow, that's fine. So yeah, I'll pack on this video, we can pack together, and yeah, just lots of things to get on with. And I've got loads of work and stuff that I want to round up before I go away and get some filming done as well. As you can tell, it's a bit of a mess in the background because I was just packing my wash bag. I've got my like hand luggage here, but I need to wrap this up and jump on the call with the dentist because it must be about 9:30 now, which is when I meant to call her. So I will pick this up afterwards. But yeah. Also, the food today is going to be quite interesting because, like I said, I'm going away, so I don't have much food in the cupboard. I don't really have anything for breakfast. All I have for breakfast is I've got some prep croissants in the freezer. You know, you can buy them in like a freezer bag and you just cook them from frozen. So I'm just going to have one of those and maybe I'll make a protein shake. So not the most exciting breakfast, but we're going to be, you know, using leftovers today. So it might be quite an insightful video if you're trying to be a bit more efficient and not buy things for the sake of it. I don't like wasting food. So it's very much, I've got half chicken breast and a few veggies and stuff in the fridge. So we're going to be using that for lunch. Yeah, I just had my call with the dentist. It was actually so quick. Why is it so much brighter in our kitchen than it is in my, like, our flat is like south facing, so the sun is on this side in the morning. So my room is so dark and gross, and then it's so nice and warm in the kitchen. I've got 45 minutes till my next call, so I am going to quickly chuck a croissant in the oven. I've also got some bananas here that are starting to go just perfect. These are how I like bananas, unpopular opinion, but Let me just chuck you in the cupboard. But I actually love a banana when it's like yellow with a few brown spots, because they go a bit sweeter, don't they, when they get riper, and that is my perfect banana. But I don't want to waste them, so I'm gonna chop them up, put them in the freezer, because I love frozen bananas in smoothies. That's like my go-to thing. So yeah, I'm gonna chuck the oven on. This is when I need like a little air fryer. My air fryer is quite big, and it's got like the Tefal like one that like turns, so it's really good for making like chips and stuff in, and potatoes, because it rotates them, and like I can do like curries and stuff in it, and then I do like chicken nuggets in it. But it's not very good for like if I just want to cook. Do you know when you just want to like cook a chicken breast? It's a bit of a bitch to clean. I want one that's just one of the small trays, like for 1 or 2 people, but it's like a family size one, so it's huge. So we keep it in the cupboard, and I can never bother to get it out and like wash it and stuff. I just want one I can sit on the side. They've got this coffee machine. So I'm really rambling today, but this is the pace that my brain works at on busy days. I'm all over the place, you can tell. But I had this coffee machine, and I don't really like it, to be honest. I got sent it, so sorry to the brand, but it's just like not as good as the coffee machine we have at home. Like, I'm just spoiled at home. My parents have a really nice like Sage coffee machine, and I'm just obsessed with it. And if you followed me before, we had one like that in our old flat. Like I said, if you followed me before and you saw me in my old flat, you used to watch my videos. I used to live with my sister, and when we moved, went our separate ways, and she's bought a flat and I'm now living with my friend, she took the coffee machine. We did like, she actually just like completely snaked me, because we were like, there was like 3 high ticket items in the flat, the TV, the coffee machine. No, it was just the TV and the coffee machine. It was like whoever gets the coffee machine, the other one gets the TV. And she managed to get the TV and the coffee machine, like, did. But what I was saying is I think that'd be a good spot to put an air fryer in. But I don't have one, so I need to get one. So if anyone knows a good one that's affordable, because some of them are so expensive now, that I can have a tray air fryer and just put it in, then yeah, please let me know. Right, let me get my croissants out, because if I ramble to you, I'm wasting time. The Holy Grail. If you came here for some healthy eats today, you might not be seeing those. Actually, I will have a balanced day. But this is just a realistic day. Like, not every day is a perfect home-cooked meal. This is so much cheaper as well than buying them in store. And they literally taste as good. I think this bag is £3.50 from Sainsbury's, and you get 6. And in the store it's now like £2.50 for one. So it's like my favourite kind of treat, like a treat breakfast. If you can say that. Yeah. I mean, let's put the one in the oven. And that's gonna take about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna quickly fold up the washing over here, and then I'll have some time, about half an hour, to run through any emails, make last minute kind of comms with some people, because like I said, I'm going away next week. So when you're self-employed, like, it's great. I don't have to request holiday, like I can go when I want. But the problem is with that, like, you don't just set your out of office. Like, I will still have to do work. There's things I'll have to pick up whilst I'm away, and I'll try and cram as much in the week before, so I can do, like, I don't have to worry about filming. I'll have content like banked up, and stuff. But yeah, it has its perks and it has its flaws. Like, I need to do my company accounts, send them to HMRC. We just love doing taxes. That has probably been the hardest thing for me. Like, I'm sure anyone who's freelance, self-employed, like runs a business, you can relate to that. That is a minefield at first, and I'm a year in and I still don't quite understand. Breakfast is served, and I'm just gonna do a few emails, as I've got about 20 minutes before I need to jump on this call. I've done my washing and stuff. As you can see, I'm like sitting this way around on my desk, but it's because otherwise the light is like behind me. People always say to me that, oh, I can't see you, and I'm like, oh. So I don't mind, like, it's not the end of the world. Do you really need to see like every facial feature? Like, you can see me, but I'm just dark because my like windows are like from behind. So yeah, I just rotate around now. This is my new cooling thing. I was gonna move my computer into the kitchen, but I just CBA. I would film some of the call for you, but I've never spoken to this brand before. They are a brand that I use quite a lot. And I think I've tagged them quite a lot on my Instagram, and I think that's kind of where it's come from, because I use their products anyway. I'm a paying customer, and then they reached out and I said like, look, like, let's jump on a call and we can talk about this further. So hopefully it will be a good first impression, but you never know. Me again with my hot water bottle. This guy just makes me laugh every time. I just jumped on my call about 15-20 minutes ago now. It was very successful, I would say. We don't have an outcome yet, but it was in the right direction. Like I said, this is the brand that I really want to work with, so I just want to, basically what they were offering just wasn't that ideal for me, and like there wasn't much in it for me. And sometimes you gotta be selfish, you know? I'm trying to run a business here. So I just kind of like, we were proposing that we could meet in the middle bit, because they're a brand that I really want to work with. I love their products. I use them all the time already. If this actually goes through, then you'll know exactly, you would have seen them before. I definitely would have shared all these products on YouTube before and stuff. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, that kind of they're quite a small brand, so like sometimes it can be a bit harder to push for these things, but like I just said, I was like, I would love to kind of just work with you on a more like a closer basis, so it's just benefiting both of us. As a brand that I would really like to push and just be a part of their growth. So yeah, hopefully it's super positive. It's now 10 to 12. But I'm just going to decide what I'm gonna have for lunch, because I'm probably gonna cook lunch quite early now. I know I only had a croissant not that long ago, but croissants don't really fill me up, so I'm gonna have a big lunch. I'm thinking about making just a nice warm pasta, because I'm absolutely freezing today. That's why I've got the hot water bottle, trying to keep my hands warm. I find that when I'm working, my hands just get so cold when it get in the winter and I'm like sitting still. We're back in the kitchen. You are going in the kitchen cupboard. For lunch today, I really want to make some chicken pasta, but I don't have the only pasta. I've got shells. I've only got pasta shells, and I'm not a fan. I bought them thinking I like them, but they just don't do it for me. And I'm like, is it a bit excessive to go to Tesco's now and buy like penne or something? Or should I just use the shells? Or I could do like a rice dish. We've got loads of options, but it's literally the worst. The shells, they just don't ever cook. Like, it's just so annoying. I've got this Taylor Swift song in my head, so I'm gonna take you through what I make for lunch, film it, but I'm gonna blast out some Taylor Swift as I do so you can listen to some shitty copyright music. There we go. Sorry, you got to go for the royalty free stuff. So I'll try and find something a bit tasteful, relaxing for you. I sucked it up and I went for shell pasta because, you know, I should really use it up. So this is lunch, a big bowl of pasta, because I don't have many snacks at the moment, so I'm trying to eat bigger meals. So I'm just gonna sit and eat this. Just probably put a YouTube video on whilst I eat. I like to just kind of break whilst I'm eating dinner. I slammed that back and it was delicious, but now I'm actually quite full because it was quite a big portion. And I'm just gonna do the tidying up. It is now literally in like 10 minutes. It is 1:10, so I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen, go back to my desk and prep some stuff for my call at 2. And I need to do some packing, so if I've got some time to do some packing. I've actually not got too much to do, because all I've got to do in terms of tasks today, other than my calls, I've got a lot of editing to do, but when I catch the train back later, I will edit on the train, and the video that I want to post today is all ready to go. So we're actually ahead of the game, although I'm sure later I'll realise I'm not, and I'll go into a mad panic, because that's normally what I tend to do, because I didn't necessarily write a to-do list today, which normally sets me back, because then I forget about things. I'm like, my brain is like a sieve sometimes, so as soon as I know I need to do something, I write it down immediately. But I put it in my notes and stuff, so I'll check over my notes, and I've got an hour this afternoon where I will go through my notes, see if there are any little tasks I need to do, emails I need to respond to, or anything like that, and I do that, like those quick tick tasks. If you guys follow Grace Beverly, I have her planner, and it has changed my life. That whole like having big things like projects for the day, like your 3 non-negotiables, and then quick ticks is literally a game changer. And being realistic as well with how long a task should take. Like replying to emails should be really quick, and like, you know, putting washing on, like hanging your washing up, stuff like that, like it should be really quick. Like you don't need to leave an hour for stuff like that, and then you can figure out where that's going to fit into your day. And like I said, like some videos will take me longer to edit than others, so I can be realistic with myself, be like, okay, I've got this much, I've got to edit 4 reels this evening, but they're actually all like under 30 seconds and there's not too much content to go through, so it will only take me an hour. So, you know, but we'll see. I'm going to tidy up now and then I will catch up with you in a bit. Just had my 2 o'clock call. It is 2:13 and I'm off the call. 13 minutes I was on that call for, and within that, like 11. Anyway, as I was saying, that was the quickest call I've ever been on, but it was just really straightforward. It was more so, to be honest, I don't know whether we could have just tidied it up in an email, like clarified the issues in the email, but nevertheless. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap up a few things that I was doing now. I've just got to like schedule some posts and stuff for a client, and I need to change my content calendar to kind of match up for the stuff that's ready to go. I use, I don't want to show you my planner because then you'll see like all the stuff that I've got planned to post, but I basically use Notion, which is amazing, which is really interesting as well. If anyone's got Grace Beverly's digital planner, please let me know what it's like, because I don't think people realise that Notion, everyone says Notion's quite hard to understand, and I thought it was really hard to understand at first, and I was like, I don't get how you make all of these things. I saw girls having calendars in there, to-do lists, and basically if you go onto the Notion website, like don't go on the app, go on the website, and just type in Notion templates on Google and it will come up with the Notion website and all the templates they've got. And they've got so many free templates to download and they're all amazing. So I've got one for like my invoices, I've got a meal planner one, a budgeting one, a social schedule, and I'll link it down below, the template, but I literally mark things so it says ready, in progress, or it's just an idea. So I obviously have ideas about what I want to post, recipes and stuff, and I'll pop them in the calendar and I'll just post it with an idea, and I post whether like it's gonna be a video, a carousel post, an image, and then once I've filmed it, I then convert it to in progress, and once it's like filmed, been edited, and the captions all written up, I click ready. So like when I have busy weeks, I know everything, so I can see that I've got my posts ready for today. I don't have a post ready for tomorrow because I wanted to film an Oner stuff that I was meant to get and didn't come, but I'm gonna film the stuff for that tomorrow morning. And then I've got a recipe going up on Saturday and one on Monday, which have both been filmed, but they need their finished edits, and it's all there. And then I can filter as well. I can filter to get rid of all the ones that are ready so I can see what needs to be done. It's literally just life-changing. I love Notion. I'm such a big advocate for it. But that's why I was surprised when people bring out digital planners on there, that are they not just the same templates you can download off Notion for free? Would be my only thing. So just a word to the wise. Like I said, I'm a big fan of her planners. I ordered her business as usual one last night because I was like, I really want a business planner. And I do think there's something nice about actually handwriting and having like a tangible planner. I really appreciate that. So I thought, you know what, the business one might actually make me be super productive and get my game pace on, you know, get my ducks in a row. So we'll see what that's like. I'm really excited to try it because I love, like I said, I love the productivity one, but I just did not get the Notion one. I was kind of like for £40. And you can get 3 templates on here and you can just like customize them to you. I didn't get the selling point because normally I would buy into all of that stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish some stuff up now, stop talking to you, because this whole vlog has just been me nattering. So I hope this is insightful. This is actually just a big part of being self-employed. I think people think that like content creation and stuff is really fun. It is really fun, obviously, but like some days I am literally just at my desk all day. I'm on calls, I'm going back and forth on emails. We're like reading briefs and like getting contracts and then deciding things. And then like a lot of, for me as well, I think because of the recipe stuff, like it's a lot of brainstorming. I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to try now? What's done well before? Like, what do you guys want to see? So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that. And then we are going to pack. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so it's going to get dark soon. I'm packing. I've literally just opened my wardrobe and chucked any summer clothes on the floor. I feel like, and I've got the girls' bathroom on too. They're just ending, so I thought I'd jump on here. I feel like it's going to be 31 degrees apparently next week, so I'm literally just going to take It's not like a super dressy place, so I'm literally going to take bikinis, shorts, t-shirts. So it should be quite simple to pack. I've obviously packed some sportswear. I think there's a gym there, so maybe I'll do... I think it'll be too hot to like run down the beach, and I don't really know the area, but maybe I'll do a few workouts. I've taken a few, but I'm thinking like max 3 workouts in a week. So, because I'm on holiday, I've only packed a few outfits and a few evening outfits, just shorts and stuff. And I'm about to do tops. My wash bag has been packed, so I've got my like day-to-day stuff and then my bigger stuff in the suitcase to go in the hold. So she's nearly ready. I'm actually going to pack really quickly, but knowing me, I always forget something. I hate going to someone else's before going on holiday. I like to just go on holiday from mine, because otherwise I'll remember something literally the morning of and I won't be able to get it. Okay, it's time to travel across London. The bag is packed. I'm also taking this black bag. I can't bother to put my washing away, so it's just going to sit on my bed and I can deal with that when I get back. I just need to like sort out a few things and go through them, and I need to leave, like I'm in a rush, so we are off.
Well, no,
We're home.
Look at it. Really good job.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Yeah,
Put your ears up.
Yeah,
Oh.
A bit of an odd time, really.
Okay, it is some time later. I got home, I had dinner. We had let's start off. It was so busy on the way home. I thought I'd left early enough that I wasn't going to hit like commute time, but I was wrong. I got to Liverpool Street and it was rammed, and my train home was absolutely rammed as well. So I was like, I'm not going to get my camera out, but I had some Pringles on the train. Health is wealth. And then I got home and we had s'mores and like some fresh bread for dinner, which was really nice. And I had a little bit of like almond chocolate afterwards with a glass of milk. Chef's kiss. And just chilled out with the pets, cuddled them, because that is like my only job when I come home. That is what I do. And then I went and saw my grandparents, caught up with them because I got my grand's passport for her this morning. So yeah, and my granddad's got a bit of like, he's not very well at the moment and he's very much feeling sorry for himself. So, and just, yeah, I think it's a bit frustrated that he can't do anything, which I could totally get. So I went round there to see them. And now, before we know it, it is 11:20. I'm like one of those people, I'm really close with my family. So when we haven't seen each other for a while, we do just non-stop yatta. So I'm just gonna do some skincare and I'm gonna get ready for bed and we'll wrap this video up. But I thought I would chat to you whilst I do my skincare. I'm very limited because obviously I packed to go away and I didn't want to carry loads across London. So I literally got this travel pot of LMS cleansing balm, which I'm going to take my makeup off with, and this Kate Somerville cleanser, which I've really been enjoying recently. It's very soft on the skin. It's just not very invasive, which I like. It just does feel just like cleansed afterwards. And that's literally my simple on the go skincare routine, just double cleansing, and then I'll put some moisturiser on afterwards, which I think is packed in my bigger bag. I need to find. It's always funny coming home and seeing stuff in my room, like how grotty this headband is, but this would do just fine to take my makeup off with. But yeah, I wish I vlogged a bit more on the way home, but like I said, I didn't actually get much work done on the train because it was so busy. I got like a little seat that had like a pop-out table in front of it, but when I went to use it, someone sat down next to me and then I was like squished in, and I was like, oh, I just can't get my laptop out. It's just not going to go down well. So yeah, I just edited some reels that needed editing and then left it at that. And just kind of read emails because I don't like replying to emails on my phone. Like I will if it's really urgent, but if it's like a long-winded reply, I just like reading it on something else, like a bigger screen, and then I can formulate a reply because I'm just not the best when it comes to English. Like I always will have typos and spelling mistakes, so I need something where I can like read over the options. This is sexy. Under eyes are back out, so cleanser time. I really just want to get into bed at this point, so this is when the skincare routine just gets super lazy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go away on Saturday and get a natural tan on my face because that's just not okay. And I feel like the redness around my eyes, I don't know if I'm reacting to something I'm putting on my eyes at the moment, but I feel like the redness around my eyes is so much worse when I lose my tan. Like when I've got paler in the face, it just looks awful. So yeah, part of the fun, isn't it? A little bit of eye cream. I want to get the, oh that's a lot. I want to get the Ren one because everyone says that Ren vitamin C one is amazing. I've tried it a few times in the store and it actually looked like instantly brighter, but it's quite expensive, so I might ask for it for Christmas. See if someone will buy it for me. But yeah, I want to get that because I don't think this one really does much. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's like refreshing and gets rid of the puffiness, but I don't think it really helps my under eye bags at all, and that is my main point of insecurity, like that and my eyebrows. Like when my eyebrows aren't filled in, like are they even there? I look like a teenage boy. But yeah, anyway, I am going to get into bed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in my next video.